Hi there, it's Life Prepper, and I found this old paperback book. And look at this. Gun control means people controlled. Excuse me, sorry. Believe it or not, this is a rather older paperback. It did get wet, so it's just been damp, but it's okay. And this book was published back in 1974. Can you see that? 1974. I hope you can see that, folks. Gun control was something that was a issue as far back as then. They've been fighting for years and years and years and years and years over gun control. Isn't that something? And then it's talking about a national police force would allow no privacy-owned guns, breaking down the morals of the local police, the Ford Foundation and Gun Confederation, so on, so on, so on. And then, of course, it's talking about crime rise will continue. Opposition to gun control law mounts. Gun control means people control. What is behind this drive to disarm law-abiding citizens is what it's saying. See that right there? What is behind? Isn't that something? It says, do you know that all handguns banning proposals are practically unconstitutional? That facts and figures prove conclusively, sorry, my tongue just don't want to work, that present gun control laws have failed to stop the ever-increasing crime rate. Now, this is back in 1974, remember. How easy it is for criminals to put together lethal weapons from ready, available materials. Ain't that something? They can put this stuff together from available materials. That experienced gun hand legally owned by law-abiding citizens would be outlawed if the bill in Congress banning cheap Saturday night specials is passed. When they're talking about Saturday night specials, basically is that you have a lot of people who have bought handguns, not necessarily to defend themselves, but there is people out there just honestly collects guns. And then there's people who does, for whatever reason, does not want to register that they own a gun. They don't want to apply for it. They don't want to register it. The gun could have belonged to their grandfather or their father or their uncle or their cousin or whatever it is. A lot of them don't want to be known they own a gun. And I can see that why in many ways. Okay. And then that one prime purpose of all gun banning proposal currently before Congress is to destroy local control of police and establish a national police force controlled by Washington, D.C. Now remember, this is back in 1974. They were battling over this in 1974. And then there is presently a bill before Congress to confiscate all privately owned guns, providing not only hefty fines but also jail term to all Americans who fail to surrender their legally owned guns. They were trying to take the guns away then. I just don't see a lot of people giving them up. And finally, what is the cynical purpose of this long planned plot to disarm American citizens? What is it? Why do they feel it is a need to disarm American people? You know, you hear them talk about gun control and blah, 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 and these senators and all this stuff walking around, but then they got all these bodyguards that has guns. So back in 1974, they was fighting for gun control then. They're still fighting for gun control now. Still, people don't want to register guns, and I can't really blame a lot of them. A lot of them is not going to give up their guns, and I can't really blame them on that. So think about it, 1974. If you can find this paperback somewhere, you might want to read it. Again, here is the title. The title is Gun Control Means People Control. And you can see here is the author's name right here. You might want to check it out. It's Life Prepper. I want you to be safe, be happy. Bless you all.